Hey guys, it's Joe with OMNIA Guide, and today we're going to be running through the new event that just opened up for the global server. It is a new journey, and this is featuring our Final Fantasy X character Lulu, along with Eject getting his EX weapon today. I actually didn't pull for that banner. I'm thinking my team was fine without the new addition, so hopefully we can go into this EX quest that we do have on New Journey EX at level 100, and gonna be sticking with these 3 units to try to clear this as best as we can. So the target scoreline that you want to get is 300,000 if you want to receive all the maximum event rewards. And I was able to get 369,000 on my test run. So hopefully this video goes well that we can get that 300,000 for sure. Even without the synergy characters, of course. And with the enemies, you do need to look out for the final boss, which does have a lot of debuff immunity. If you can look at it right here, there's a whole list: attack down, defense down, speed down, initial brave down, and max brave down as well. So with these 2 debuffs being our heavy reliance, usually when we do go with Lenna and Quistis, initial brave down won't be effective, so we can't really use Rapid Fire Plus on Lenna to try to get this guy less of a danger. It just won't work this time around, so we're gonna have to rely on Windraker more than anything else. And for Quistis, speed down debuff is also a core part of her kit, but won't be able to use that this time around. But we do have one debuff that does apply for Quistis, and that is the laser whip. If you look here, and it does apply a 2 turns of turn rate down. That is a unique debuff that is not immune by this boss, which is a good thing. So we'll get the debuff boost for our party if we apply that debuff, and which means that we'll get additional attack and we'll get additional max brave as well for Rinoa. And we're going to be trying to go with double Quistis to use degen whips all the way around to make sure the final boss never sees his first turn. That's kind of the plan we're going to be hoping to get for. So we're going to have to find a proper Quistis to have a lot of options from. This is not really suitable. Let's look at the next one. So anything decent was fine. Yeah, max brave 330 on 2, mighty degen with 1, attack 108 with max brave 73. I didn't even know 73 was an option. But yeah, that's gonna be the one Quistis that we're gonna be relying on. 5 turns of that, and let's get right into it and see what we have to do. The mid boss is also something to take into consideration, as it does have a lot of HP that we have to shade down. But otherwise, this should not be the most difficult quest that we had. Mostly we were looking towards what we've been seeing so far is that with the introduction of Rinoa and Lenna, this duo just made the game a whole lot easier, and stays the same even for this specific quest. Just go and use laser whip to try to kill this guy off, and we will start off right away with Angel Wing, and not gonna try to waste additional turns to kill both of these guys. Just gonna do it in 1. And even for the next wave, Rinoa should be able to take both of these trash waves down without much trouble. And let's go and use Rapid Fire to open that mastery up so that we'll be able to apply the HP attack when we go into the mid boss. And once again, just an HP attack should be able to take care of both of these robots. Going to wave 3, this Chimera does have a lot of HP that we have to shave down, but we're gonna just take it slowly and we should be fine. No real threat really being put on by this boss initially, so we're going to just shave this down slowly, 1 at a time. 29,000 to start things off. Once again, we're going to be starting off with laser whip just to apply the debuff and to get the damage off as well. 15,000, pretty good start. So this mid boss is just about cutting it down as fast as we can. It really doesn't pose any danger. We can use a Windraker again, since Rinoa is at 2 turns left on the buff. I think let's use Rapid Fire one more time. No, but I think Brave Phoenix is going to come up next. So let's use Windraker because we know that Brave Phoenix is going to probably be our next move for Lenna. For this one, let's go and use Angel Wing again. And once again, we're going to be trying to get this down as fast as we can. And really, even with the 3 uses of Angel Wing, we're not going to lose too much, and we will have enough skill uses to finish off the final boss, so you don't have to worry about trying to use too many Angel Cannons in between. Let's go and use Brave Phoenix as we kind of expected. So if we didn't use Windraker on that last turn, we would have been a turn late and wouldn't have had our buffs. So it's good that we saved it. So let's go and use Homing Whip on this turn, and definitely should be able to get the HP attack off without any trouble. 32,000. So that's going to be a lot of damage put on, and I think Rinoa should be able to finish this off in this next turn. And 13,000 with an HP attack. And 39,000, that's going to be more than enough. It's an overkill. And going to wave 4, we will have one more use of the Angel Wing HP attack. Since Rinoa's turn is up next, we're going to be just doing Bravery attack. Really no use for that, and all I'm trying to do is to make sure that we have enough HP attack to finish both of these guys off and get right into it. So wave 5, once again, this is a final boss that is immune to a lot of debuffs, but one thing that is not immune to it is going to be that the laser whip, the turn rate down that we do have for Quistis. So we're going to be relying heavily on that. So once we apply that debuff, we're going to be bringing in our friend Quistis for Lenna's spot. So let's apply one more Windrake Arrow to kind of refresh the turn rate on that buff, and we'll have 6 more turns left to go on this one. For this one, I want to apply the Angel Wing before we go on to Ifrit. So since if I break the boss right now and I apply the laser whip on the next turn, then I'll be able to go in right away without any problem. So yeah, let's go and do Angel Wing now. Open that up again. We'll probably get Angel Wing meter in the midst of the summon, which is going to be totally fine. And we're going to be just using HP attack to break our boss, and we're going to go on to the laser whip for Quistis, and this will apply the turn rate down, and it increases all of our max brave and attack as well with the debuff boost that Quistis does have. So now let's bring in our friend Quistis, and we're going to call in Ifrit right away. We're going to start pretty much spamming degen whips all the way around. And all we're going to do is just trying to get the most damage that we can possibly get for Rinoa every single turn. So for this one, we get one more HP attack, then we can apply Angel Wing Meteor on the next turn. So this is going to be completely fine. 41,000 on this one, and we're going to do 2 more degen whips before Rinoa gets her next turn. And degen whip again with our friend Quistis. And this will be our Angel Wing meter. Start off with max brave attack, of course, so 53,000 easily. Then 26,000 to about 20,000. That's some decent damage right there. So once again, we can go with another degen whip for our Quistis. We're gonna save one degen whip a little bit for later, but let's go and do this homing whip for our friend Quistis, so that she will have at least one turn that she can actually do another homing it instead of doing it something like the laser whip or something like that. So we're gonna go and do HP attack once again, since we have a lot of bravery stacked up for Rinoa already. So we're already down to half health after that rotation, and we can do another homing whip here, and it should be enough to proc the HP attack. So it does get 21,000, just over. And we'll use our last degen whip for our friend Quistis, then use another HP attack with our Rinoa. So that does get 36 more damage on. And we'll do another degen whip with our Quistis and have enough to do another homing whip with our friend Quistis. So when you're in summon, obviously it makes a lot of sense for both Quistis to degen whip, just to spam that out. But when you're out of the summon, because you want to take full usage of that 5 turns that you do have with your friend, you have to kind of rotate between degen whips and homing whips to make sure that both of these guys can apply the HP attack, just like we have here, 21,000. So our friend Quistis is now gone, and we're going to be applying the Windraker right away because the buffs ran out way long ago. And we will have Rinoa once again open up Angel Wing for the very last time, and these last 3 uses of Angel Wing should be more than enough to take this boss down. First one's going to be 43,000, and with our Quistis, we don't have any degen whips anymore, but we do have a laser whip that we can use. And this knockup is very good for Rinoa, because we know that Rinoa takes real good advantage this knockup, getting 20,000 brave in flight, so we always can appreciate that. So what we're going to be doing is just going to be going with Windbreaker Arrow. We have 2 usage of that with 2 more attacks coming from Rinoa's side. So we're going to be just trying to get Rinoa to be as strong as she can every time she attacks. So we do have Angel Wing Meteor actually coming on the next turn as well. So hoping to finish this off pretty quickly is going to be the plan. And another homing whip. So it gets it every 2 turns, it seems like, for Quistis, and we would apply another big damage. And I think this should be the last rotation when we get another... Actually, Brave Phoenix is available, so we're going to use that instead of Windbreaker Arrow. So this is going to be the last Brave Phoenix, and should be able to end up with Rinoa's ultimate. Yeah, that's going to be good enough. And this should be the last move of the game, and probably ending in 36 turns. So that's some nice damage to finish this one off, and 36 turns was the turn count. We were able to get that in. And for the scoreline, we were looking to get 300,000, but I think it should be much over that. So we actually got higher than our test run that we had before this video began, and it's 397,000 with 35 turns. Kind of the minimum requirement was to clear this within 80 turns, but with that 300,000 mark that we had to reach, 397,000 is what we were able to get. So once again, without any synergy character, without the new Ject EX nor the Lulu that came out today, it still was okay that we can clear this without any problem. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy about this one. Since it is a single target boss, it makes a lot of sense that you can bring in Quistis and bring in even a second Quistis as your friend. And just apply that degen whip all day long, and like we said, just had there, the boss never really got his first turn. So that's kind of the one thing that we can take advantage of when we do have the Quistis ready to go. Another good option I think is Sephiroth, the one new, the EX that came out with the Lost Chapter of Sephiroth just about a couple of days ago. You can definitely use him to try to put out a lot of damage instead of Rinoa, so you can actually sub in Rinoa for that kind of option as well. So taking out the trash waves with a little bit of that AoE is helpful, but ultimately you're going to want to focus most of your turns on your final boss anyway. So just kind of remind yourself of the debuff immunities that this boss has. So Lenna won't be really effective with her first skill, and Quistis will not be as effective with the speed down as well. So the only debuff that I am aware of that you can apply at the moment is pretty much Quistis' laser whip that you can do with the turn rate down. So other than that, it really shouldn't be too much of a big problem to clear this with the target objective with 300,000. Should be pretty easy for you guys to take care of. So hope you guys can, make one or two things out of this video to help you guys out here as well. So that's going to be doing it for me once again, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on this video, and also to subscribe to OMNIA Guide will always be appreciated. And hopefully I can come back with another good content to help you guys out on your journey for DFFOO. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.